Come on, let's see the end.
What do you think they did with Ashvapati in the end? Let's go ask them for an update.
Oh, so bright.
Great! Everyone's in one place!
Now that we are on the other side of this incident, I suggest we put any remaining questions to rest here and now. The Voynich Guild won't be responsible for any disputes remaining after this meeting.
Understood. Well, there's been no serious harm to me or any of my compatriots. And with the arms dealing operation closed down, I've achieved my strategic objective. I'm happy to let the Fontaine authorities process the culprits from here on.
I appreciate your flexibility. I'll need all of them in my custody to proceed with the case files. As for you...
Oh.
Given your association with the Voynich Guild, I suspect the boss of the Curatorium might raise some objections if I insisted on bringing you into custody as well.
Then what do you propose, Miss Chevreuse?
While pursuing one of the suspects in this case, it was unfortunately necessary for me to destroy a certain signboard in Nasha Town.
Is that an official confession, officer?
What I'm suggesting is that I don't file charges against Ashvapati. He stays here, and in return, you don't seek damages for the signboard. Sound fair?
Deal.
Huh. That went surprisingly smoothly. Paimon figured it was gonna be a whole ordeal.
Uncle Ashvapati, we...
They told us the whole story. Everything you've done. Even so, we still want you as our uncle.
But
If you'd been less trusting of the promises these men made to you back then, and left some weapons for your own people to defend themselves with, maybe things would have turned out differently. The way I see it, your crime wasn't the weapons research itself. It was failing to use that knowledge sensibly, to protect the ones you cared about.
Okay, I can agree with that logic. Not sure about it at all, but I see. I see where she's coming from.
yeah, you're absolutely right.
And what I mean by that is that as a kind of an explanation to wave away the charges, you know? Not something that will happen in real life, but this is Genshin. We love happy endings here, and I can buy this explanation. Yeah, I can buy it. Yeah, in this case.
Well then, what are you waiting for? The chance to atone for real is staring you right in the face.
Yeah, that's it, with actions.
Children, from now on, I will protect you with my life.
You better.
Traveler, Yelan, on behalf of the Fontaine authorities, it has been a pleasure working with you both. I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
I have plenty of other business to attend to, so it's probably about time I got going as well. See ya.
Please don't leave me. Please.
Looks like you're a free man.
I guess, but even if they won't arrest me, I still have a lot to answer for. I joined the Voynich Guild with my own agenda and nearly ruined their reputation. Are you really gonna let me get away with that?
After you joined us, it didn't take me long to find out that you'd lied about nearly everything. Everything except your desert origins. That turned out to be true. I actually consider the desert my home too. so I was interested to learn who the real Ashvapati was. Thanks to the Traveler, I now know the full story. And my, what a story it is. Granted, the final chapter caused us a fair amount of trouble. But hey, sometimes that's the price you pay for a good ending.
Yeah, that's true.
Are you serious?
I mean, obviously I can't let you stay in the guild. Not after all the rules you broke.
I completely understand.
I'd recommend that you take these kids back to the desert.
Oh?
Why?
The desert has been plagued by seemingly endless conflict since as far back as I can remember. But your story offers a glimpse of a different way of life. Maybe there really is hope for peace in the desert.
Yeah, and that's shot to Dory, which, if you have done Cave's hangout, you know that she basically is helping build whatever. Dory is kind of helping to build a library and stuff. Yeah.
The Sumeru of today is a different world than what it once was.
It is.
With Lesser Lord Kusanali at the helm, who knows where the possibilities end? Maybe you could rebuild the home these kids once knew.
I'm flattered, really. But that was a lifetime ago. I'm sure the sandstorms will have buried any last trace of that oasis by now. Sure, we could put up a few tents and call it a settlement. But what then? It would be a brutally harsh existence. There's no way around it.
Where there's Mora, there's always a way. Hello, my dear customer. Why don't you discuss your needs with me? If you can dream it, you can buy it.
And I know you also buy both a lot of land in our village. I know you.
So Mora is the answer, huh? All right. Say I wanted to buy a hometown for these children. You telling me I can buy that from you?
Don't take her so literally. She's just doing her sales pitch. Sure can. Huh?
Paimon, don't you remember?
Ta-da! I present to you one magical gemstone created by none other than the renowned mage Alice herself.
Wait, what the fuck? How?
Simply plant it in the ground and a spring will instantly start growing. Before long, you'll have yourself a fully fledged oasis. And the best part is, it's designed to work flawlessly, even in the most arid and sandiest of deserts.
I have so many questions right now. How did you get this? And how do you know Alice? And doesn't this gonna fuck up the environment if you make a white oasis from out of nowhere? What?
What the?
Exactly, yeah.
Huh. Looks genuine to me.
Goodness. They always say you can find everything at the Not Cry Trade Expo. Turns out it's more than just marketing hyperbole.
Actually,
No,
this
fuck.
could be your...
Fuck.
Goodness. They always say you can find everything at the Not Cry Trade Expo. Turns out it's more than just marketing hyperbole. Still, surely a treasure like this must cost the world. As much as I'd love to buy it, I don't think I'm the kind of clientele you're looking for.
Actually, this could be your lucky day. The mage who tasked me with selling this insisted on setting the price herself, and she priced it as whatever keeps the kids happy.
I have even more questions. How? How?
Needless to say, I could have found far more lucrative options. But alas, none of them would be worth breaking a promise to a mage over.
Yep.
Whatever keeps the kids happy? So what is that in Mora?
Your voice freaks me up so much. Stop it.
Good question. I got it! How about I charge you whatever you 3 kids earned at the expo? Then you can say you bought back your hometown through nothing but your own hard work. I think that would keep the kids very happy indeed. Wouldn't you agree?
She's still trying to get something.
Deal!
Bet they didn't sell anything.
Well, this was a strange turn of events.
You never know what to expect. What to expect with Dory.
I think it's safe to say that this was one of the more memorable trade expos.
Oh yeah. Damn, I didn't take a photo. Alright, this was good. I love it. I love it. What a good event. Not the Sumeru I expected to meet, but really good nonetheless. I really liked it.
The next day.
We are going to finish the rest of the event. I was so excited and interested in the in the story of the event that I played the 3 parts in one go, and I didn't check the anecdotes and other interactions before finishing it, so I'm going to do them now. Okay. Let's start with you. Hi, Dory. I don't like you.
Oh, it's Lord Songima Bay. Oh, I wonder what we're in for this time.
Don't be scared. She's just a scammer, sometimes with a heart, but a scammer anyway.
Well, hello. Is that the Traveler and our dearest Miss Expo Manager Yehuda? You're in luck. I'm offering a whole host of Expo exclusive discounts. Don't miss out.
Paimon's not remotely surprised to see Dory here. This event's practically made for her.
I really like how the new Paimon BA is nailing all these quirks that Paimon has, that one can say a lot about the old Paimon, BA. However, the old Paimon BA was really good at their job. Seeing the new BA trying hard to keep some of the old Paimon quirks, it's really, really nice, and you can see that the new BA is a lot more comfortable in her role right now.
Yeah, she attends religiously every year. And she's always the seller who we get the highest number of complaints about.
No surprise there.
Complaints? Every single Mora I make from this expo is 100% legitimate. I've never broken the rules, and my prices are entirely fair. If people regret their purchases and want to grumble about it behind my back, that's not my problem.
And also, I must say, Doris BA in English is really good too.
I'm not gonna hazard a guess as to why people might be complaining.
I know. And every dispute ends in your favor after you've peppered the buyer with 1,000,001 reasons why you're not in the wrong. It's just... Could you maybe not find a way to send every single one of your customers complaining to me this time? I'm begging you, Lord Songemabe, for me, please.
So, that's why you came to see Dory?
How about this? A special opening sale just for Miss Yehoda. 50% off!
Oh no, she's
In
getting
other words, I'll do
scammed.
my very best to keep the number of complaints down to no more than half of my customers. Sound good?
Jeez, what a bargain.
Works for me, I guess.
That's not gonna work for you in the end. I can smell it. Wait, what? That was it? No! Okay, I know you have a second part. Oh. I just so happen to have a collection of valuable, interesting, and highly useful items for your perusal. And just for you, an exclusive Lumiere discount, 50% off everything. Oh, what? I was expecting the second anecdote. Okay, what more do we have here? Hi, kids. I wish I could make an awesome mechanism. I have already learned so much from my uncle. But it's true what they say. You can't do a thing without Mora. Oh boy, you don't even imagine. Okay. What do we have here? Kruma? Damn, I don't know how your name is pronounced. I'm sorry, sir. Oh,
This exhibitor's demands are ridiculous.
What's wrong?
This exhibitor is apparently selling some rare Natlanese artifacts. And he's making some extremely unrealistic demands about how he wants them stored.
rare Natlanese artifacts? Where did he got them? Or is he smuggling them?
I know the contract says that we're responsible for storage, but I'm sorry. It's unreasonable to expect us to meet these requirements.
Unreasonable? These are rare and very fragile historical relics we're talking about. You can't just throw them into a warehouse, okay? They have to be handled with care.
If they are so rare and fragile and historical, why? They should have made, preparations to transport and to safeguarding them. So I can only think that you got some shady business here, You are from the Masters of the Nightwind, aren't you?
Tumaini?
Oh my god, I'm a star.
Yep,
Yes.
That's Tumaini, all right. So, what exactly do you need?
Come on, boy. Do you dare to complain before me?
Well, I suppose I can use the assigned warehouse if I really have to. Just don't tell Granny Eatsley about this, please.
Oh my god. Nice negotiating with you.
Whatever Tumaini means. It seems like it carries even more weight than name-dropping Boss Neff.
I'm a hero, Yehuda. I'm a hero. Wait. If you haven't done the Natlan, if you haven't finished the Natlan conquest,
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as
Young
I
Lee, stop!
remember.
You are making me forget my thoughts. If you haven't finished the Natlan conquest, or you haven't finished the part where it's revealed that your name is Tumaini, what the hell does this NPC tells you? Or it just takes it as if you have done the Dark Conquest? Interesting. Okay, what more do we have? Luckberry.
Welcome to the Treasure Hoarder booth.
The treasure hoarders have a booth?
And thank you, Paimon. I was just about to ask that.
Yep, every year. This is the largest legal black market in all of Teyvat. The stuff they dig up is perfect for a place like this.
The name Legal Black Market is so funny.
But can one person really represent their entire organization?
No way. Treasure Hoarder is just a catch-all title. Their internal structure is crazy complicated. The thing is, the members who'd apply to set up the exhibits used to give themselves ever more highfalutin titles. You know, to boost Spire confidence.
Falutin. I never seen that word before. I'm gonna Google that one.
Over time, it became an unwritten rule that each expo can only have one treasure hoarder booth. The different factions usually duke it out beforehand for the right to take part.
To be honest, I see myself as a member of the Fruity Order first, and a Treasure Hoarder second.
No. The what? Oh man, a fruity order? I didn't know there was one. Maybe I should apply to it, you know? Okay. Fruity order? Never heard of it.
What? Have you been living under a rock? Never mind. You'll hear all about our heroic deeds soon enough.
I mean, I might have heard about a different fruity order, you know?
The Fruity Order's a familiar name around here, at least. They've been winning the Treasure Hoarder Expo rights for a few years now. Although, this guy's a new face.
Do you have something more to say? If I do manage to join the order, I wonder what nickname they will give me. Oh, you aren't even part of it. Maybe you're laking in the gay part, yeah. Savage, fierce, barbaric. They all sound cool to me. Oh my god. Today is not reading day. What about you? Wislawa.
Wait, that's a familiar face. Isn't that Viswava?
How did she say it? It wasn't like a we. It was more like a V. Wislava? Anyway.
Why, if it isn't the Traveler. Knew there'd be some big names here.
She was from another event, right? I think I remember you. I'm terrible at names, okay?
let's get the official business over with first. Unfortunately, you're the first seller at the expo to receive a complaint. We've received word that the muskets you're selling are a few shots away from turning into scrap.
Well, yeah. It's written here plain as day. Muskets for sale. Condition extremely poor. The internal grooves have been worn away and the ammo might be damp. Best practice is to pray that it doesn't explode before each use.
Wait, so you weren't speaking in code to cover your tracks?
Code?
Yeah. Sometimes people bring stuff that needs to be kept on the down low, so they dress it up as junk beforehand. Happens on the black market all the time.
So she scammed the scammers, kind of.
You're overthinking things here. This stuff really is junk. We were just gonna scrap them, but my superiors thought we might as well try and make some more off of them. And who knows? If the prayers are answered and the gun ends up firing a few times, the buyer hasn't totally wasted their money, have they?
Guess not.
I mean, a weapon on the brink of ruin that's still capable of considerable firepower. Doesn't that just scream black market to you?
If you say so.
Yeah, but who would buy something like this?
Maybe collectors who don't care if it works, and desperados who don't care if it explodes.
Or people with a death wish.
Fair enough.
Okay, I think I went through all... This is... Oh no, you. Fassbender.
Sir, we don't forbid exhibitors from offering drink samples, but I need to make sure you understand what you're getting into. Any samples you offer are at your own risk. If anything goes wrong, like if a customer has a bad reaction to one of your products, the expo can't take any responsibility.
Rest assured, ma'am, what you see here is 100% pure Mondstadt vintage. Straight from the Dawn Winery's cellars, actually.
Oh?
Really? Wow-wee! You don't often find Mondstadt wine this far away from home.
Ah, you're telling me. If you try to ship this stuff through the proper channels, all the taxes and tariffs would send the prices skyrocketing.
I mean, yeah, because alcohol industry has a lot of taxes.
But that's where my connections come in. With me, you get Mondstadt wine at Mondstadt prices.
Did you stole this?
Cool! What kind of connections?
You stole it, okay.
Hey! You can't go around asking people questions like that!
Oh god. Leave it. Okay, nothing new to say to me. Alright, I think everything here is cleared. Ooh. Hello, darlings. Lumiere, Paimon, hello there. How wonderful to run into you here in a faraway land. Would you like some coffee? Sure, I have a cup.
So nice of you to offer chlorine.
I can't.
Wow! Coffee brewed by the champion duelist. If this were a fontaine, I'm sure only the creme de la creme will be able to enjoy such an honor. Hey, if you branded this and sold it at coffee shops, you could make a fortune.
That's very kind of you to say, Paimon. But it's just a cup of coffee. I was going to brew some for myself anyway, as I was getting a little sleepy in the booth. Besides, I wanted to offer Lumiere something to thank her for the wonderful... Ugh, I cannot read. To thank her for the wonderful cocktail she made me. I had the honor of watching Lumiere masterfully mix up some wonderful drinks, and it inspired me to try my own hand. So, after I got back to Fontaine, I headed to my favorite coffee shop and studied the basics of how to be a barista. I guess you could say I have a little experience under my belt now. Chlorine removes a collection of... Ugh! I hate you, Hoyo. Okay, what does it say here? Chlorine removes a collection of apparatus from her suitcase before deftly whipping up 3 cups of coffee. Paimon takes a sip, and her eyes open wide like saucers. She gulps the rest of the coffee down. You seem to discern a flavor profile quite unlike any traditional Fontaine coffee you have had before.
This is delicious! Is that a sweetness hidden in the roasted flavor? Paimon usually finds coffee way too bitter, but this is perfect.
Just as you might adopt a different stance when fighting a tainted hydrophantasm, oh my god, instead of an armored crab, the same logic holds when making coffee for different people. For you, Paimon, I use a less bitter variety of coffee bean and added cocoa and sweetened milk to mellow the taste. Let me guess, you add apple and tangerine juice? Oh, mine has a fruity flavor. Let me guess, you add apple and tangerine juice? So Traveler likes fruity beverage. Spot on. I thought you might find your coffee more energizing. Oh my god. Energizing with the addition of some sweet and sour flavors. It should give you some extra pep to face whatever trials the expo throws up. If I only ate a tangerine juice, it will have accentuated the tannins in the coffee. That's why I balance it with apple juice. You look like you are enjoying it. It's wonderful. A fantastic cup of coffee.
Yeah, Paimon thinks Chlorine is already a pro.
Oh my god. You flatter me, but real professionals know all sorts of fancy tricks and techniques. I don't see much need for me to put in the hours to learn that high-level stuff. I just need to know enough to bring myself a quick pick-me-up at home on the days I don't have time for a leisurely drink at a nice coffee shop.
That's such a Chlorine thing to say. But Paimon totally gets where you're coming from. Not everyone's like us, running around learning how to do a million different things.
Ugh, that was difficult. Why do I keep trying to do voices?
My dear partner and dearest Paimon, how about testing the latest invention? It's a masterpiece of Fontaine technology, endorsed by the Spina di Rusula and built using theoretical foundations provided by the Fontaine Research Institute.
Let's chat.
Oh, Navia, you haven't visited Nutcracker much before, have you? Why don't we show you around?
Hi,
spend a little time here, at least enough to visit every shop in Nasha Town with chlorine. It feels like the goods here all have a unique, untamed energy to them. It's something you don't really find on the streets of Fontaine. Ordered and intricate might be pleasing to the eye, but sometimes it can feel like there's something missing. A certain je ne sais quoi that the cause of Nutcry has in spades. Like one of those Sumeru vases that open up like a flower when you tap them, emitting light and a fine, cooling mist. Or a pillow with a built-in music box that shoots you to sleep. Oh, that sounds nice.
Paimon thinks she gets what you're saying. It's like things become more interesting when they do something unusual, right? Well, Paimon completely agrees. Compared to something tried and tested, even if it's pretty, it's way more fun to try something new.
Speaking of which, where did you buy these? I haven't seen anything like them on sale in Nutcry.
Really?
If you take a left after leaving the flagship, it's just down the hill. I figured you will be regular customers. The tiny lady who runs the shop is so sweet. She gave me a tiny lady 20% discount. Oh my god, it's Dory. Oh. She gave me a 20% new customer discount. I'll definitely take my friends from the Spina di Ursula the next time I visit. Oh my god, my Navia voice sucks. I'm sorry, Navia. I think I killed your voice. Oh, I know. Hi, I know.
If you want to drum up some business, all you gotta do is holler, and everyone on the first floor will be able to see you. Also, you have to come this way to get to the second floor, which pretty much guarantees that everyone attending the expo will notice you guys at some point. Not bad, huh? Thanks to the spot I saved you, you guys will be drowning in business before you know it. Your point being?
Cross-referencing Yehoda's current facial expression against database. Confirmed. Analysis suggests that Yehoda hopes we will return the favor.
You bet I do. At least Robo-Girl gets it. Okay, how do we do that?
Generating proposal. Complete. Yehoda, the next time you visit the workshop, I will reserve the seat closest to the hallway for you.
Oh my god.
Huh?
This seat provides priority access to any dessert items delivered from the kitchen. It is also free from window glare and sits at optimal proximity to the teapot. By reserving this premium spot for you, I can guarantee you a most enjoyable dessert sampling experience.
Oh my god.
Is this your idea of a fair trade?
That's on you. Literally, you are talking to a robot and a kiddo that doesn't socialize with basically anyone, I think. I mean, what did you expect?
Are you kidding me? That spot's usually reserved for me. I'd never let you take it if I didn't have my dessert budget to consider. What's going on? Yehoda looks upset. All right, I'll level with you. Since I saved you such a great spot for your booth and all, could you possibly lend me some technical support? Please? Technical support?
Yeah, and what?
This year's expo is way bigger than ever before, which means there's definitely gonna be more shenanigans going down too. I know, surely you have some kind of contraption that can, like, scare everyone at the expo into compliance or something. As the manager, I need something I can fall back on in case the you-know-what hits the fan.
You know what?
Let me think. If things escalated that far, shouldn't you just report it to Nefer instead of trying to deal with it yourself? Well, yes, technically speaking. But if, for example, it was somehow kind of my fault to begin with, I'd probably be better off solving it myself on the DL.
Okay, what happened?
Remember those 3 kids? Well, that punk who was harassing them wasn't just some random nobody. He was just the one that got picked to stir things up. There's a whole bunch of people here who aren't happy with the booth situation. Now, obviously, they don't have the guts to pick a fight with the Voynich Guild directly, but apparently, they at least have the guts to harass 3 kids outside the confines of the expo.
Damn, what a coward.
The problem is, I'm not really supposed to get involved with anything that isn't strictly to do with the expo, so the whole thing would kind of be hard to explain to Neff. Not that I regret what I did, but jeez, Yehoda, you sure know how to make life harder for yourself.
I mean, it was inevitable.
Okay, yeah. Sounds like we need to be smart about this.
I know. Do you think you can help Yehoda out?
Fine. Just this once, I guess I can lend you the Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch.
I really love Ino's VA. Ugh. I know I say this every time I hear her speak, but I just love it.
Agreed. This option meets Yehoda's requirement for an expo-wide intimidation strategy.
A Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch. What's that? This little guy right here. I made it recently after getting myself into a really sticky situation.
Oh, what situation?
To activate the switch, you just need to give him 3 taps on the head. If you do that, there's pretty much nothing in Notcry that you won't be able to handle.
I'm scared to ask what this robot does.
Really? So what actually happens when you activate it?
Exactly, what happens?
You'll find out if it comes to it.
Oh my god.
I'm only letting you use it once, so you better save it for when you really need it. Okay, cool. I'll take your word for it.
Don't tell me it's an explosion. Okay. Hello, Inefa. Lumiere, Paimon, welcome back. Would you like to continue your attack and smack defense but experience? Don't you feel tired, Inefa?
Yeah, this is such a big event, and it can be easy running the attack and smack defense both.
Oh my god.
Are you sure you can handle it?
Analyzing visitor traffic data and comparing to previous events. Analysis complete. Based on variables such as venue size and total footfall, the level of visitor traffic at this booth is comparable to Moon Prior Night. Furthermore, on Moon Prior Night, I was also responsible for guiding the Clink Clank Crumb Cake Craft Shop's delegation and ensuring their orderly participation. In terms of complexity and level of control, the task of managing the Twag and Smack defense bot's booth fails to meet the threshold for a highly difficult classification.
That means you should be able to complete your assignment easy peasy, right? Just so long as the visitors to your booth remember to behave themselves.
I hope you don't get any unpleasant visitors. But if anyone does forget their manners, we will be happy to give them a reminder for you.
Yes, it is a rather non-demanding task.
And if all the visitors are polite,
That will make me very happy. You have got this, Inafa. We are going to keep looking around. Understood. Take care. Initiating standby mode. I like making voices for Inefa because I can read slow. Okay, hi Beidou. Phew. Thanks to you two, everything's finally settled. This not cry trip certainly wasn't without its drama, but it's left me feeling thoroughly refreshed nonetheless. So, now you have witnessed... Oh my god. Now you have witnessed... Whatever. The mid-air interception capability of the quite young ballista. What you think? Really gets the blood pumping, right? How about another round around? Oh my god! How about another round against enemies on the ground? About number 2. Hey, Paimon seems to remember Beidou saying that the new Alcor ship hasn't been given a name yet. Well, I've been toying with a couple of ideas. If the Alcor is meant to be the downfall of every miscreant and monster she meets, then number 2 should be the vanguard that brandishes a sword to stop them in their tracks. I thought the name Alcaid might fit. Alcaid. That's Fuck, I forgot the name. That's... If I'm not mistaken, that's the name of a star. Part of a constellation. I'm not sure which one. I think it was the Ursa Major. But I'm not really sure. But Beidou, naming a ship Alcaid, it fits because Beidou is also the name of a star. Just in Chinese. Wait, is it the same star? I will have to look that up when I'm editing this video. Anyway, inspired by a time variable star spotted with my astrolabe, it lies at the very end of its constellation. Oh my god, I should have continued reading. The tip of the sword, if you will. It's certainly very imposing. Paimon can't imagine it striking... Paimon can't imagine it striking fear into the hearts of all the bad guys who hear it. Or we could go another route. This time we managed to repel the miscreant attacks with number 2's onboard weaponry, maintaining justice and order as a result. So another option is Aliot, meaning Star of Justice. That's a great name too. Very noble. Paimon thinks both names have their charm. Oh, it's just so hard to choose. What do you think, Lumiere? Which name do you prefer? I think I prefer the name that focused on standing fast and upholding your principles. Yeah, the reason we fight is to keep everyone safe and happy.
You've got a point. Thinking about it, Alcor is already intimidating enough. Pairing it with the Star of Justice strikes really a great balance. Alright then, let's go with Lumiere's suggestion and give number 2 her brand new name. Oh, really? Oh! Come hang out on board when you're free. Take the chance to get to know the crew better. You will love them.
We will!
Are we for real naming the ship? Is this another anecdote? Oh, come on. Why is your name that? What's wrong with you? Nothing in the ship, no, nothing. 火翔. Oh, she has a scar. Nice. Hoyo, you really need to give us more female models with scars. 智瑶. I think I will look around. I guess no anecdotes. Okay. Where? Oh, you are here.
Watch out, Yehoda! Just keeping an eye on things. Looking out for any problems that might need me to step in. Hey, you three! What are you doing here? There should be at least one of you manning the booth at all times.
Accessing booth operation logs. Analyzing. Neb left to try and buy a new blueprint. Ati soon followed to try and stop him. Finally, Rhea came to mediate between them.
I keep telling you, we don't have that much Mora to spare.
That voice still creeps me out with that model. Oh my god.
I just wanted to have a look. What's wrong with that? Guys, seriously, stop fighting! Here's the thing, Neb. Even if you could afford to buy a blueprint, I'm afraid I couldn't allow it. I know you like building stuff, but these designs aren't for toys like the kind you're used to. They're for weapons, which are very complicated to build and extremely dangerous.
That's a load of baloney, dumpster diver. My designs are toys too, actually.
Yeah, tell her.
Huh? You build a machine that can blast monsters into the sky, and in your mind, that's a toy?
Have you seen her inventions? She made a weapon that can make cakes. I mean,
at the end of the day, is there really that much difference between weapons and toys anyway?
oh, okay. This anecdote ties right away with the main story of the quest. I mean, of the event.
Not where Knuckle Duckle's concerned. That's for sure.
Ugh, that's not the point. Anyway, you there with the brown hair, you want a blueprint?
Yeah! I want to make some thwack and smack defense bots too. I also have some design ideas of my own. And with your bots as the basis, maybe I'll be able to try them out for real.
I get it. Your head's so full of ideas you want to bring to life that you can hardly sleep at night. You try eating some snacks to take your mind off things, but it doesn't seem to help anymore.
Exactly! But what can I do? I'll never be able to afford one of your blueprints.
Oh my god, they are kinder spirits.
Well, you must have blueprints for the toys you've made too, right? Let's trade. One of your toys for one of mine.
No, why it's so wholesome.
Really? Thank you so much, ma'am. Is it ma'am or...
It's Boss. Boss of the Clink Clank Crunkaki Craft Shop.
Thank you so much, boss of the Clink Clank Crunkaki Craft Shop.
No, I hope they stay friends.
Very thoughtful. Who are you and what have you done with Aino?
What's that supposed to mean? I'm a boss, aren't I? A lot of people depend on me. Looking out for them is a big part of the job.
Did that really just happen? For a moment there, Aino stopped being a little kid and acted like a full-on grown-up. A grown-up who's shorter than the kid she was looking out for. Still.
Previous records indicate that Aino has a 94% chance of adopting such behaviors when encountering a child in a similar situation to herself.
Yeah, because she has been there. She's speaking from experience. Oh my god. Another one. Oh, it unlocked. Okay. It's... What a weird marking. Okay. I'm not gonna... You guys! What are you doing here? Just like everyone in Not Cry, I haven't met you in the game, in the quest, but I love you too.
Oh, Blintz and Ingwa! Fancy seeing you here!
Ah, traveler. Paimon. How do you do?
Are you here to buy some stuff?
That's our secondary goal. To put it in Mr. Flintz's words, it's important for Lightkeepers to spend some time in the land of the living every once in a while.
Wow. I didn't expect that voice coming from Iluga. Wow. I don't dislike it, but I'm not sure if I like it. Interesting. Not gonna read that.
That sounds like something he'd say, yeah. Are you interested in these muskets? Since we're friends, Paimon will let you in on some insider info. This officer here is basically selling scrap.
Oh, I'm well aware. The sign makes that quite clear.
True.
I'm interested in this particular piece because it brings to mind a picture I once saw. It featured several Ratniki and a Fatui officer who fought alongside them. The weapon that the latter used was identical to this one.
The Fatui teamed up with the Lightkeepers?
That's not unusual. I've heard similar stories from our older members. The owner of this musket must have been a hero who stood against the Wild Hunt as well.
Okay, I like his voice more when it has that quality, like breathy quality into it, and it's not when it's full, like when he's stuck, like not like this.
But why would you sell a hero's firearm?
That's just how the rules work on our end. Everyone agreed to it. Whether it's a no-name sergeant like me or a renowned hero. Our equipment is to be collected and redistributed once we're dust on the wind. The stuff that's usable is given to new recruits. And the scrap is sold for whatever price it can still fetch. That way, we can at least put it towards feeding the grunts, you know? Better than following them to the grave.
Huh.
A thought-provoking perspective.
I think I'm going to buy this musket, Mr. Flintz. Could you tell me a few more stories about it when you get the chance?
Yeah, for example, right now, I really like this delivery with this quality in his voice.
Of course.
No! Don't leave me. No. Damn it. I already miss them. And I haven't even met them. No. You. Oh. Wait. Carla Lily. No, she isn't from the one from Live, right? No. No.
Ahem. So what's the situation in need of mediation?
This person's been glaring daggers at me from behind since she arrived. Hey, you! I'm a member of the Fruity Order. You hear?
No, you aren't.
What a coincidence. So am I.
Wait, really? I first encountered the humor and intelligence of trendy Zaytun Peach in the New Tide anthology. Then I heard the legend of intrepid Valberry while I was in the Fortress of Meripede. The more I heard about your order, the more it drew me in. I've been searching for so long, but I was never able to find an actual member. So when I heard that the Nodcry Trade Expo was being held again, I applied under your name. And now, I finally get to meet you.
It's those idiots. Stirring up trouble again, huh?
So what I'm getting is that this guy's an imposter?
Yeah, pretty much.
Our orders won the expo rights several years in a row. So we announced that we were backing out of the running this year to avoid conflict. Then, this guy had to come along. A few of the other groups were looking to duke it out. So, imagine their anger when someone claiming to be one of ours snatched the expo rights again.
I really like your voice, miss.
Well, no one's made any trouble for me. Wait, does that mean you've taken them all out already? Man, I knew it! The Fruity Order's as good as they say!
Bro, stop being so happy.
Can I join?
Oh my god.
We can't make trouble at the expo. Voynich Guild rules. Once it's all over, meet me at the harbor in Nasha Town.
They gonna end him.
I see. All right, I'll be there.
Does he not realize what's going on here?
Nope.
Also, considering our smooth collaborations thus far, a word of advice for the guild. This guy has only been able to keep his head in his booth because the Fruity Order took care of any rival factions. But if there's one thing the treasure hoarders have in spades, it's sore losers. Since our order has proven untouchable so far, they're sure to find easier targets to vent their frustration on.
Oh, okay, that's why they... Okay, I see.
So look after those kids.
Huh. So this guy has been responsible for more than one conflict so far.
You are going to be dead. Yeah. You have no future. I would say it was nice to meet you, but nah, it wasn't. Let's go. What the fuck? Barca?
What do you think?
Not bad. Tastes just like back in Mondstadt.
Varka? You're here for the expo too?
Oh hey, traveler, Paimon. I was only planning to take a look around. Wasn't expecting this pleasant surprise. Out in this part of the world, even a homegrown Mondstadt apple is a rare treat.
Yes, and on that note, I should advise you that the prices are quite different from what you'll be used to back home.
Not a problem. It's a price worth paying for a taste of home. I'll take the whole batch and send someone to collect them later.
Damn.
The whole batch? Huh. Looks like you've already made your money back, huh, Lieben? Oh, and Varka, since you're looking for a taste of home, have you tried the Mondstadt wine next door? Apparently, he uses special connections to keep the import costs down.
Are we ratting him out?
Yeah, I've tried it. It's pretty good, but not Mondstadt wine good.
Oh, it's fake.
Besides, I wouldn't be able to buy any even if it was. We can't have the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius going around supporting smugglers, can we?
Ah. Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
A smuggler, yeah.
You're
Don't worry, I know it's Nefer's rules here. Not out to make life difficult for you. If you find yourself at a loose end, come visit our base sometime. I'm gonna get the knights to make some cider out of these apples.
It will be my pleasure.
Oh, you're as generous as they say, Grandmaster.
Looks like you finally made some real profit.
Hey, don't make me sound so incompetent. Though I'll admit, I wasn't expecting to make my money back quite so quickly. Now I can start thinking seriously about my next venture.
Where do you plan to make your next fortune?
I'm planning on heading to Snezhnograd, actually. I hear they're running low on lots of supplies because of Project Stuja. That's a business opportunity if I've ever seen one.
Oh my god. They Hoyo just name dropped Snezhnograd and Project Stusha. Oh my god. Wow.
With any luck, maybe I'll have the pleasure of seeing you there.
Yes, please.
Well, good luck out there. Hope you strike it rich.
Oh my god. What the? Where did you come from, mister? What? How?
I can't believe you came all this way to investigate me. Still, as a member of this expo, I'm protected by the Voynich Guild. There's nothing you can do to stop me.
I know. That's why I'll be taking this up with them directly.
It's been a while. What brings you here this time? Are you representing the Dawn Winery, or are you here as Owl?
Wait, what? Owl?
Take your pick. Even Owl would take issue with people smuggling the winery's products.
I understand, but please be assured that I would never pit the rules of the Voynich Guild against the interests of the Dawn Winery. Our long-standing collaboration is far too valuable to me for that. No faction exists in Nodcry that can impose their will on everyone else. The rules we have now are a result of the tug-of-war between them all. In any case, I only allowed this gentleman to sell his so-called Dawn Winery vintage here because I'm confident that it poses no threat to our collaboration.
I see. So this isn't from our cellars at all.
Yeah, it's fake.
It's not even from Mondstadt. You... I'm guessing you learned a few of our winemaking techniques, then brewed your own liquor using local ingredients from Nodcry. Imitations like these are no threat to our business.
Wait, but if he came here, that means that he still has a smuggling problem. Like his wine is getting stolen, or someone lied to him.
Just you watch. One day, my wine will leave the Dawn Winery in the dust.
I want to see you try.
I'll grant that your wine is a perfectly palatable product. But the fact that you didn't dare to sell it without attaching our name to it speaks volumes. That alone tells me that I'll never need to worry about any serious competition from you.
Leaving so soon? Can't I persuade you to come to the Curatorium of Secrets for some tea with me and your two old friends?
Hey there! It sounded like you were discussing some pretty serious business, so Paimon didn't want to interrupt.
I'm afraid I'll have to decline.
That's a shame.
Next time you're back in Mondstadt, pay a visit to the Angel's Share. At least there, I can offer you a genuine Dawn Winery vintage.
Ooh, free drinks. Wait, is he for real gonna give us wine? Oh my god. Hit. Done. Let's go. Oh. It's them! It's them!
Hi, Granny.
See, Lolly, I've been told that the merchants here are all protected by the organizers. I'm afraid confronting him myself will be more trouble than it's worth.
Do I have to do everything myself?
Yeah, but please don't.
Oh, please, Granny Eatsley, have mercy!
Chaska! Say, Lolly! What are you,
It's a long story. Basically, a few members of the Flower Feather clan brought word from Nodcry that someone was selling Wyob fragments at this expo.
Wait, what?
Pretty serious stuff. So I brought Seat Lolly here to get to the bottom of it, and hopefully keep things under control.
Oh. Okay, well, as it turns out, we've been tasked with mediating any disputes like this.
Are you intending to try and stop me?
Please, Granny Eatsley.
Look, I'm not trying to be difficult, but you don't need me to tell you that our Wyob are not for sale. Wait a...
Oh, sorry.
This is just a shard of a Wyob pillar. And its power is long gone, so it no longer has any connection whatsoever to the Wyob. So, tell me, how much did they pay you to ship these out of Natlan?
About 800,000 more apiece.
That sounds really cheap, but also I usually don't have Mora in this account, so that's a lot for me.
What?
Apparently, people outside of Natlan don't know all that much about our culture. Some people take one look at those pillars and start bragging that they found a Wyob fragment. I didn't want to correct them, because that way I could drum up the price.
Ugh, forget it. Since you asked me so nicely, I'll let him stay here until the expo's over. No point making a mountain out of a molehill.
That's the spirit, because he's scamming people that just want something exotic from Natlan and don't really care about that land. So, yeah, I support this guy. Yep. Thank you, Granny Eatsley.
Oh, thank you, Granny Eatsley.
Oh, don't start thinking you're off the hook. Once this is over, you're going straight to Biram to face the music.
Wow, I really didn't expect to see those two here. That was nice. What the fuck? I also haven't met these two in game. Well, at least yes, but no, wait, I met these two in the Mondstadt event that I record. However, that recording had a problem and I just lost all the footage I have for that event, so it's gone. It was horrible. And it's so sad because I love that event.
Hey, it's Alice and Nicole!
Why, hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Are you looking to buy some stuff from Dory?
Oh, quite the opposite. I'm her supplier. Nicole came up with a delightful new pricing method recently, which I've asked dear Dory to try out. We're here today to see how it's all going.
What sort of pricing method is that?
Curious? Well, allow me to explain. Instead of an amount of mora, you collect courage, kindness, or happiness from the buyer. The key is to make people realize they don't have to be rich. With an excellence of character, even the treasures of the Hexenzirkel are within your reach.
Oh man, I do wish I didn't have to be rich.
Kinda like a Sealy guiding intrepid adventurers through various tribulations until they claim their prize. Such fun, wouldn't you say?
Not sure, but I guess it works.
Not for me. We didn't sell much Hexenzirkel gear this time at all. At this point, I'll have to whip out some Samara's specialties just to break even.
Wait, you're actually losing money, Dory?
Yeah, what?
You're saying our gifts didn't reach that many people?
I'm saying we made diddly squat. Hate to break it to you, Miss Mage, but you don't have much of a heck for business.
Because she doesn't need to.
It might not have made much, but this has been quite a fun little experiment. To make it up to you, all the revenue from our merchandise is yours to keep, Dory.
Oh, they don't call you a great mage for nothing, Miss Alice.
Okay, I guess this answers the question of Dory having that seed that can basically make an oasis, but how I wish I could have seen the before, like when these two gave that to Dory. Do we have something more to say? Nope. Nope. Okay, one more we have. We have a last one! Oh no. Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch. The courier merchant and Lord Sangemabai run into some problems. At the same time, 3 children from Sumeru encounter an unforeseen turn of events too.
It's almost time for the expo to end. I'm asking for half a month's leave once we wrap this up.
Finally got time to relax, huh, Yehoda?
Yeah, thanks to you. Oh, things are pretty calm right now. Should be smooth sailing from here on out.
Sorry, but I've got a problem over here.
Same here.
Oh no.
Yehoda, you just jinxed it.
Yep. You just jinxed it.
Someone made off with a batch of my goods using the goods first, pay later method. I thought the guild was the guarantor, but then I went to redeem my money and no dice.
The same thing happened to me. Goods first, pay later. That convenience is for exhibitors only. It works because their goods stored in the warehouse can be used as collateral.
The buyer did have guild supplied certification.
Oh?
In that case, he's one of you. Pick him out of the crowd and we're good to go.
The person I talked to was a tall, thin young man, but I don't see him here.
The one who bought from me was on the chubbier side. And nope, no sign of him either. Wait, so it wasn't the same person?
Miss Yehoda, we need help! Ati went into town a while back and we haven't heard from him.
What? Why would he do that?
He wanted to use the mora we got from our exhibit to buy everyone a little something in return for looking out for us. So he headed out alone.
Gods, this kid... Wait, did he have your certification from the guild with him?
Oh my... No.
Yeah, he's our older brother, so he's in charge of all that stuff.
Oh, this is bad.
Okay, let's not panic. What happened?
Remember those people who targeted Ati a while back? I'm worried they kidnapped him and are using his certification to scam goods off the other exhibitors.
Sorry. Oh, this isn't your fault.
Yeah, don't be sorry.
Should we rescue Ati first? But Nodcry's huge. Where would we even start? We could go for the goods first, but we're dealing with a group. If they split up, it'll be impossible to nab them. Oh, come on, Yehoda, come on! You promised Boss Nephew you'd uphold the guild's reputation, and you promised the kids you'd protect them.
down to your last option, dumpster diver.
Oh, right! The Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch!
Clank Clank Crisis Control Switch activated. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Oh?
Awaiting orders.
Whoa!
Activating the switch gives you temporary control over all the robots in Notcry. If you wanted, you could turn this whole place upside down.
Damn.
But it won't last long, so think about what you want to do first.
In that case, let's get the stolen goods back first.
All
sorry.
units, advance to rescue Ahti!
Miss Yehuda.
Orders received. Orders received. Orders received.
With the help of the robots, ugh. Oh, why?
Ahti! You're all right!
Sorry. I made you all worry.
If anyone should be apologizing, it's those awful people who took you. You just wanted to repay everyone's kindness.
They stole my expo certificate. Did that cause trouble for anyone?
About that.
Let's just focus on one thing at a time.
Inventory complete. All goods have been retrieved.
Oh.
See? Told ya. With the Clink Clank Crisis Control Switch, there's no problem in Notcry you can't handle. With so many bots around, we didn't have to choose between the rescue and getting the goods back. We were able to do both.
I know.
These kids call me boss, and as their boss, it's my job to protect them. No way I'm letting them get in trouble with the guild.
No.
Thanks, boss.
Aino's a great person to have on your side, huh?
To be honest, I could hug you right now. But I think I'll have that vacation first. Oh, right! I owe you a hot dog, don't I?
Yehuda finally catches a break. Oh, why? I hate these black screens. Ugh. Damn, it's so sad that these kids are going back to Sumeru because they could have had such a good relationship with Aino and Inefa, being like a little gang and all that. No, but no, they are going to be separated. No. This is so sad. I mean, it's good for the kids, but also, I know just made some friends and just lost them right away. Oh, damn. Damn. Okay, that was nice. I really love this way of doing anecdotes. It's a good way to not lose, to not miss the character interactions like in other events. Because because it not only shows you that they exist, it also shows you where they are. So that's really, really good for people like me that get lost very easily in the map. This was such a good event. I really like it. The minigames were okay, but the story, I really, really like it. Even though I don't 100% agree with the claim the quest was making. writing wise, I think it was really good for a main event. However, I wish it was longer. I'm getting greedy. Like, we had 17 character interactions slash mini quest inside the main quest, but still it felt so short. I want more. I really love to just talk to the characters and seeing them interact with each other. So yeah, really good event. I wish the next ones, the future ones, just keep being this good or even be better. Yeah, I hope they get even better, and please make them longer. I just love going around and talking to NPCs. Well, see you in the next one. Bye bye.